Hello friends and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we have something special again for you. It feels like there have been a lot of special Pauper Leagues lately, but we've got this exciting new deck that recently won a challenge, and this is something that we haven't really seen the likes of this in Pauper before. This is something new. First off, we're using the Basilisk Gate. If you watched my Sultai Infect video, you'd be familiar with how the Basilisk Gate works. And the deck that I put together in Sultai was inspired by this deck doing well and showing the power of the gate. So we're going to have a couple of different creatures that we can put onto the battlefield. Squadron Hawk, look familiar? The Modern Age, Guardian of the Guildpact, and we're going to be able to target one of these creatures with Basilisk Gate in order to attack for big damage. And then also we have Squadron Hawk and Brainstorm along with Ash Barrens. So we've got a lot of ways to be able to take advantage of the combo Squadron Hawk Brainstorm. Definitely pretty cool. Also, the Modern Age is able to discard some of our cards that could actually be useful in the graveyard. Prismatic Strands and Deep Analysis being chief among them, along with Sacred Cat. So pretty excited to give this list a try. I have not had any practice with it yet, so we're going to be jumping straight into the league and learning some lessons. Let's go. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, Swift Spear. That's scary. I guess we'll play Citadel Gate, so we have turn 2 Journey to Nowhere. This could also allow us to stabilize if we're lucky. Oh, well, I think we got to get rid of that. Thermal Alchemist is a lot of damage. It's basically the same amount of damage as Swift Spear, I think. Except it doesn't need the combat step. Another Thermal Alchemist. We have no defense against this one. And if they're missing land drops here, that means their hand is all spells. Excuse me, I have a bit of a cough. Sure, it's nothing. Um, would like to go get planes with this. So we could maybe just play Heap Gate. Could play the Heap Gate, play the Modern Age, hold up Counterspell. Hey there, Greedy. This is Caw Gate. Rather new deck. Alright, so we're holding up Spell Pierce here. Guess Sacred Cat would have been probably just as good. Woof. Spell Pierce the Needle Drop. Don't want to let them draw another mountain here. Play Sacred Cat, hold up Counterspell. If we can find some Squadron Hawk, then Brainstorm just gets way better. Another Swift Spear, huh? We could counter this. I think that's probably just as good as countering whatever comes next. Guaranteed get a use out of our counterspell here. Rather than, you know, like if they just play Swift Spear, attack with 3 creatures, and pass the turn, then our counterspell looks really bad. Hey, Luca. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I want to see this deck in action, so I put together the cards. I bought all the gates over the weekend, so I would be able to play this deck. And I'm renting the Prismatic Strands from Card Hoarder. Okay, a bunch more damage. Oh, Gift of Orzhova. That seems pretty good. We can throw that onto the Modern Age creature. White, white, and 1. But then we don't have mana for the Sacred Cat, unfortunately. Have I played a land this turn? I have not. So I could Preordain, try and find a land, a white source. I think we start with Preordain here. Oh, right, this thing can't even attack you. Oh, we get the Basilisk Gate. Okay. Let's go top top. So then we could play the Sacred Cat. I guess like doing Basilisk Gate stuff doesn't really do anything right now. I think we just gift the Vector Glider past the turn, but we're probably just dead to Thermo Alchemist plus spell. Oh, they didn't activate the Thermo Alchemist end of turn. I think they missed out on a point of damage there. Oh, Searing Blaze. And one more spell for kill. There it is. GG. All right, so, I mean, Burn is a really good deck right now. We did not find any copies of Prismatic Strands. Let's see here. Do we have anything good versus Burn out of the sideboard? Anything good versus Burn out of the sideboard? Anything we could bring in at all? wonder if I can control A this. No, that just grabs the whole sideboard. We'll take out Suffocating Fumes. I'm interested in taking out Deep Analysis. I like the Journeys. Cats, obviously. Maybe we take out one Guardian of the Guildpact. Fairly high on the curve, 4 mana, so paying 4 mana for a spell is asking a lot here. I think I'm pretty happy with this, though. All kinds of Hydroblasts, that's where we want to be. Yep. Keep this. Hydroblast, counter the Alchemist. Play Basilisk Gate, play Modern Age. And we'll discard an Ash Barrens here, unless we draw something else we want to discard. Draw Plains. They try for another Alchemist. We have another Hydroblast to answer it. Draw another Basilisk Gate. And a Journey to Nowhere. Alright. I think we'll just discard... I think we'll actually discard a Basilisk Gate here. I would like more blue mana. Gotten some pretty good value out of the Hydroblast. Killed 2 Thermo Alchemists. We're just going to let that Chain Lightning resolve. That's fine. Sure. Okay, Squadron Hawk. Let's go. Grab all 3. I'm going to go ahead and play another one. Get a lot of creatures out there so that our Basilisk Gate has some choices. We get to keep our 1 mana up for Hydroblast if they have Searing Blaze for Vector Glider. Oh, Electrickery, killing both my Squadron Hawks. We're going to let that happen. We get to keep the Vector Glider. Another Thermo Alchemist. I'm going to let this happen. We have a Journey to Nowhere to get rid of that. cool. They concede. Ah, okay, yeah, they just had a pair of mountains and Electrickery in hand. Getting rid of those Thermal Alchemists at the start was big game. Very lucky. I mean, our starting hand was 3 Hydroblasts. I felt pretty confident about that game. Thanks for the follow, friend. Single land hand on the draw with double Hydroblast, Squadron Hawk, and Prismatic Strands. This is a hard one to mulligan. I don't think we mulligan this. We're just going to have to cross our fingers and hope and pray that we draw lands. Oh, we draw Squadron Hawk? Literally worst draw in the deck. Curse of the Pierced Heart. That'll do a lot of damage over time. Land? Crap. Alright, we're going to discard Prismatic Strands here. Well, you know, I figured we had 3 draws to find the land. Alright, this thing is going to die, but we're going to get rid of the Curse of the Pierced Heart first. And then we'll get rid of this. Hoping for an untapped land here so we can use Journey. We miss. I think I have to Preordain, try and find the land, and then Hydroblast this. Wow. Bottom. We find a land, but it's Ash Barrens. Ugh, brutal. I put myself into the situation, so I'll have to find my way out of it. Yeah, getting punished for the greedy keep. I could not throw away the double Hydroblast with the land to cast them. Here comes the damage. Alright, island or plains? Give me an island or a plains. No luck. Yeah, we're just dead here. Opponent has three cards, going up to 4, but 3 guaranteed spells. I guess maybe they could have been holding land in hand for Searing Blaze, but yeah, still, this is obs lethal. Good job. Good games. That's what you get for keeping a 1-land hand, Cooper. Oh, another 1-land hand. Well, we're going to mulligan this. Got punished last time. This looks great. I'm going to keep this and wonder what we're playing against. Is the journey going to be good? Maybe we'll just get rid of the Guardian. Swamp. Basic Swamp, go. Squadron Hawk. I guess we'll get rid of a journey here. A little bit awkward, though, that we're not going to be able to deploy Squadron Hawk before the Modern Age asks us to discard again. That would have been a nice thing to discard, an extra Hawk. I guess we'll get rid of a Citadel Gate here. And I think we'll just hold up Counterspell. Chittering Rats. We could counterspell this. Could also just wait for and journey it. The thing is, like, once it resolves, they get their value out of it. And we get another counterspell. Nice. So you can play Squadron Hawk, hold up counterspell. That's awesome. And Basilisk Gate is ready. Next turn. Give one of our creatures +3/+3. Okay, so they're choosing not to play into the counterspell on their own turn here. Get a Suffocating Fumes. So yeah, if I activate the gate, I don't get to hold up counterspell. I'll just attack in for 3. Maybe play another Hawk. Gonna defile the Vector Glider. Unfortunate. I think we let that happen, though. Hey there. Ah, we just started. I mean, we're in the second match here. And I didn't really get any testing or practice in beforehand. So we're just kind of going with the flow here, seeing how this is going to work out. I really like the idea. I think that, you know, like Basilisk Gate is a really, really strong card. Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. Seeker Squire. Love to see it. They're almost certainly playing with the Vampire. Play the Citadel Gate. Activate the gate. Okay, so they want to cast down. I guess we'll just Spell Pierce that. And attack for 5. Okay, another cast down. Oh, and Thorn of the Black Rose. Alright, so they got the Monarch. We're going to be able to deploy another Squadron Hawk here. Ooh, and a Preordain. Let's start with that. Oh, I like the Sacred Cat. Play the cat, play the hawk. Gonna want to try and protect this last hawk here. Because that's how we potentially get to steal the Monarch. Okay, so we're going to be able to Journey to Nowhere the Vampire Sovereign, and then attack with Squadron Hawk and use the Basilisk Gate. Oh, we get another Basilisk Gate? Sweet. 1, 2, 3. So we don't have enough to be able to activate the gates twice and use Journey to Nowhere. Attack with a 6/6 Squadron Hawk. Now we are the Monarch. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, backward. I don't know, like, I definitely think that I would be able to, like, play better if I put a lot more practice in, but sometimes you just don't have the time, and I really wanted to play this deck, so we just jump in. Kind of feel like they have to attack with both creatures here, not interested in blocking. Witches, oh, they're actually pretty good versus all my 1/1s. Okay, Vampire Sovereign, another flying blocker. And we draw Counterspell. All right. Ooh, we find a Guardian of the Guildpact. That'll end the game. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. All right, so it's a 2-turn clock. We could try and gain some life with Sacred Cat. You know, I think Mono Black Control is almost in a good place. Vampire Sovereign is really, really good. Seeker's Squire, like getting a nice creature to play on too. You already had the Witches, were another great 2-drop. The only thing it's really missing is the initiative. I think that if we get the initiative creatures coded here on Modo, I would be very interested in playing Mono Black Control. Nice. They concede to the Guardian of the Guildpact. Just trying to think, like, why did I think my life was under threat? I get to block here. Maybe I was thinking like, well, I guess if they have a Gary, I'm in a huge amount of trouble here. Maybe Teasdale isn't playing Grey Merchant. Because I think if they were playing Grey Merchant, they wait one more turn to try and draw it. Yeah, it does. Kills all my creatures. Oh, it kills my Squadron Hawks and my Sacred Cats. It doesn't touch my Guardian of the Guildpact or the Modern Age. Yeah, that's true. The double pump? Okay. That's right. I was thinking I could only get one because a couple turns ago I had cast something else and I wasn't able to get the gates to both activate on the same turn. But yeah, if opponent passed the turn, I would be able to double activate. And can't do too much to Guardian of the Guild Pact when you're mono black. Now, honestly, I don't think I really want to bring in too much here. Probably actually don't want to bring anything out of the sideboard in here. Gorilla Shaman, Pyroblast, Blighted Agent, none of these things are really interesting to me. Alright, let's just resubmit as is. Deck is perfect, doesn't need a sideboard. Would have liked to have taken this out. Maybe I should have taken this out for like Arms of Adar or something. Then again, it just cycles, so no big loss. Keep this. And we're going to start looking for some blue mana. Plains. I think I'm going to cycle Fumes this turn. No blue mana yet. Alright, we're going to go for the Brainstorm. Let's Brainstorm lock ourselves. And no blue mana forthcoming. I don't even want to hit that with Journey to Nowhere. Probably hit it with a Celestial Flare. Chittering Rats. Bachuka Bog, sure. We've got 3 journeys. Let's go ahead and use one of them. Okay. Now they're out of the first Brainstorm lock. Let's go ahead and Brainstorm lock ourselves a second time. Ooh, we find the island with Deep Analysis. That's great. Just about fixed our mana. Opponent, kind of scary though. Like, they've got 5 cards in hand, they've got all these lands. They probably have a million removal spells. Gonna hold up Counterspell here and draw 2 cards. Caw. Another Basilisk Gate. Sweet. Bird. Bird is the word. Unfortunately, Basilisk Gate is sorcery speed, so it will not save our bird from the witch. Let's get the other 2 hawks over here. Play the Sea Gate. And still loaded with 7-card hand. Counterspell ready to go. Basilisk Gate ready to do some damage. I think we're going to let some of these removal spells resolve. I think I'm a little bit more worried about some of the other things the opponent could be doing. We've got a couple more hawks that we can pull removal spells out of their hands with. Would really like to find some of our other creatures. Chainer's Edict. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still has 6 cards in hand. All right. Just removal for days. It's alright, we got card advantage for days. Oh, perfect. Top. Gonna get rid of, I'm close between Gift and Island. I think I'll get rid of the Island. I'm also leery about playing both Cat and Hawk, because then we could lose them to Suffocating Fumes. So I really only want to play 1 creature a turn. And we're starting with Sacred Cat, because even though it doesn't fly, we are able to recast it, to embalm it. So if they do have a removal spell for it, we can cast it a second time. Draw Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce doesn't look great, but neither does Ash Barrens. Now let's look at suiting up a Sacred Cat. So they're going to cast down. Let's try and counterspell that. Okay, now they're going to defile. All right, that's going to work. Replay the cat. And I guess we're just going to hold up Spell Pierce. Yeah, Spell Pierce definitely not looking so hot right now. Maybe we'll get an opportunity to discard it if we find another Modern Age. That we just got to overflow their removal. And oh yeah, I guess if they try to flashback Chainer's Edict, we get to catch them with Spell Pierce. That's pretty cool. That could actually be lethal if they try that line. Okay, so they're just going to cast Chainer's Edict from hand. And get my token. Find Preordain. Let's start with that. Okay, I definitely like the Modern Age. I don't mind another Basilisk Gate. I don't think we need it, though. Go bottom top. Kind of like the Spell Pierce now that we're looking at Chainer's Edicts on the other side. I think I'm going to get rid of the Gift of Orzhova and play the Squadron Hawk since we're not... with Vector Glider, we're not playing around, you know, 2 creatures getting killed by Suffocating Fumes. Okay, yep, 1 creature gets got. Now they have the land, so now they can Chainer's Edict without worrying about our Spell Pierce. What a game. Ooh, we get another Modern Age. Sweet. I mean, we saw some non-removal cards in the first game. But we've pretty much answered everything else. Oh, I don't even like Spell Pierce anymore. Let's just get rid of it. It can't even counter the Chainer's Edict anymore, so I don't really see much reason to keep it. They cycle Suffocating Fumes. I mean, makes sense. I've been playing around Suffocating Fumes this game after getting 2 for 1 in the first game. Or was it a 3 for 1? It was pretty brutal. I remember that. Okay, we got the Journey to Nowhere for that. I don't think we really need to go after the Witch. Oh, maybe we do now that we drew Cat. Alright, we're just going to play out our whole hand here. I love discarding Prismatic Strands. It's one of my favorite things. All right, go ahead. One, two, 5, 6, 7. So every gate gives +7/+7. Vampire Sovereign. That is a blocker. And Chainer's Edict. I guess we'll get rid of the Sacred Cat here, since we can bring it back. It's just the makes the most sense. I would have liked to have attacked with Sacred Cat, gain a bunch of life that way, but keeping the Vector Glider just makes more sense as far as card advantage goes. And that's what's really important here, card advantage. Oh no, Defile on the Vector Glider. Alright, well, I have no creatures to attack, but we are getting the a 2/3 here. We can get the cat back. And might as well play this Heap Gate. Start making treasures. I don't know what opponent could have here. I think maybe if they have the Monarch. Get rid of the Sacred Cat. Heap Gate for the future. Citadel Gate. Any reason to hold this in hand? I mean, it's more damage if we play it, but I mean, they're gonna block if they don't just kill the creature straight out. And they have a Chainer's Edict in the yard, so we're gonna lose this one. Jeez, this just doesn't stop. So yeah, Teasdale can get back into this game just by getting the Monarch here. Nice draw. Sacred Cat, another 2 creatures in 1. That's been our game plan, just, you know, like overflow the removal. Yeah, Vampire Sovereign, that's a good one. Puts me to 8. And Thorn of the Black Rose. So we can... we can't really prevent the damage from Monarch, or from Thorn, rather. I was thinking like, hey, we can use Prismatic Strands. No, it's not going to work that way. But we can just recast the Sacred Cat if they block with that. Oh, Corrupt? Yeah, that would actually be lethal. Imagine Corrupt. Okay, that's what I've been looking for. Where have you been all my life? This is not going to be lethal. Just wondering how much of an investment I want to put into it. Because I'm just going to play this as well. Definitely want to gain some life. 17 should be fine. Another Vampire Sovereign. This card is so good. Witches. Oh, they're empty-handed. We win. GG's. Oh, that's true. They do have this, so I guess they could, like, draw Fog, I guess. I should probably look for a counterspell. All right, Teasdale puts up the GG. That was a grind. Went through almost the, well, quite a bit of the deck. 16 cards left. Teasdale just says, deck be as broke as your bank balance to buy the gates. I think this hand is very slow. We do have Journey to Nowhere early. Might be able to get this down on turn 4. Let's play with it. Not super happy about 2 Guardians in the opening hand, though. Suffocating Fumes might be good. Seeing Snow-Covered Island, so maybe they're playing Faeries. So I might want to name black with Seagate. Ash Barrens gets another island. So now they get to hold up Spellstutter Sprite. Hey, Teasdale. GG's. Yeah. Although I was saying that I think Mono Black Control is, slightly it's just getting better and a little bit better and a little bit better every time we take out the old cards and, bring in the new stuff like Vampire Sovereign, Seeker's Squire. As soon as we can play the initiative card, I think Mono Black Control might be a deck again. Kind of want black mana for Suffocating Fumes. Yeah, I mean, I think I would play both, but I would play 4 of the initiative creature and 2 of the monarch creature. Yeah, because Sovereign, you always get the value. It's not like they can, play a removal spell and then, oh, well, now I don't get a trigger anymore. Although, that board you had at the beginning, or sorry, the end of the first game, like if you had a Gary, you played a Gary onto that board, you win the game. Yeah, definitely less consistent. Hey, thanks for the follow, friend. Oh yeah, no, you're absolutely right about that. The flying is really, really good. It allowed you to stay in the game as well, quite a bit longer than you might have otherwise, having, flying blockers to continually get in the way of my giant hawks. Alright, so they're going to counterspell the Modern Age. I'm just going to throw out this other Sacred Cat and we'll call it a turn. Looks like we're both missing on land drops here. Was kind of hoping the Modern Age would get me out of that Brainstorm lock. Or, like I could have Squadron Hawked to shuffle. I think we have another Squadron Hawk on top here. Yep. Hawk plays around Pyroblast. I mean, yeah, but we're in game one, so it's doubtful they have Pyroblast in the main. Yeah, yeah, it's all good. So we have all of our Hawks. No need to shuffle. But yeah, I've got this handy scorecard here above my head, and that lets you know a lot about what's going on in the league. You can see we're in game one of a Pauper League, and over here, you can see my match record is 1 win, 1 loss. Fire Ice looking pretty good there. Been keeping this Suffocating Fumes because I think they're a Faeries deck. I don't think Curve usually plays Brainstorm. Oh, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah, Fumes in the main. Pretty easy because it has cycling, and aggro decks are back in. It's pretty easy to play it as a one of. Gift of Orzhova. So we could gift. I think we just journey. Been missing out on that land drop for a few turns here. I think we started with a 3-land hand as well. Could be wrong about that. Again, we miss. All right, opponents managed to get up to 5 lands on turn 8. No attacks. Cool. Kill their critter. We find the modern age. Well, that could potentially draw us into a land. Let's deploy it. And they're going to use another counterspell on that. We're just going to attack in past the turn. I have nothing else to do here. I guess if they block, I would still want to like recast the cat because they could like play a Spellstutter Sprite, and I think that's what they might actually be doing here. No, okay, they're going to Lightning Bolt the Sacred Cat. Buy themselves a little bit of time. They only have 2 cards left in hand, up to 3 now for their turn. Back down to 2, playing a land. Crimson Fleet Commodore. That's risky. Journey to Nowhere. Okay, let's try that. Yeah! Nice! They didn't have the counter spell. We journey Shrek, and that would have given us the Monarch. It would have been very difficult for our opponent to take the Monarch back. We already had the card advantage. We were just, missing lands this whole time. So opponent decides to scoop them up there. Hard to play Suffocating Fumes and Pyroblast in this deck. Wonder when we're supposed to bring in Blighted Agent. Is this like, I want more creatures because they have tons of removal, so I'm going to bring in this? Or is this like, oh, I'm playing against Burn, they're really fast, so I want my threat to kill quickly? Zaxman, hello. And do I want any Hydroblasts? They're probably pretty good as well. Oh, I figured for sure I would be the one that submitted the deck last. Not so. Um, it's difficult to play uh this as a four-color deck. So because I brought in Pyroblast, I didn't want to have any black cards. But if you are a braver player than I, then go for it. Play four colors. Both of those cards are going to be good in this matchup. It's just a bravery check. And I think we honestly we could do it. If these games go long, we could have the other lands for a four color deck. It's just the issue of, getting those lands because I mean, this might be all the lands that we get for this match. Who knows? We have white mana here. I think I'm going to name red with the Sea Gate. Then we have all of our colors. Augur of Bolas, you got it. Reveals nothing. That's rough, buddy. Ooh, Sacred Cat. Okay, let's start with the Preordain in that case. Would like more lands. These are not lands. I think I'm going to put them both to the bottom. And we find a land. Great. I would have liked a blue one, but we will use what we got here. Sacred Cat, go. If we really wanted to, we could attack with a 3/3 lifelinking cat next turn. I think that would be a bad idea, though. They got removal up. Or Spellstutter Sprite. Ooh, this could be Ninja. No Ninja. Another... Oh, that is just a terrible draw. I don't need to be drawing Squadron Hawks when I have a Squadron Hawk in my hand. Attack in, gain that life back. Brainstorm, yep. A little bit afraid of Electrickery, but we have the Hydroblast. I am really considering the block here to keep them from getting ninja, drawing land, recasting Augur. No ninja. Getting really lucky. Opponent missing on land again. Play this Basilisk Gate. Play another Hawk. And do we play the Modern Age or hold up Hydroblast? Kind of like hold up Hydro because we're so vulnerable to Electricity here. Yeah, we are supposed to be able to do some really cool things with Squadron Hawk and Brainstorm. Again, no ninja. Maybe I should have activated Gate first. Oh well. I'm going to want to use the Ash Barrens here to go get a blue land regardless. Get that island. I think I've been representing Hydroblast for most of the game here, so I think that if they have Electricity, they're going to want to make sure that they have backup themselves. So, you know, like right at this point, Electricity into Spellstutter Sprite. Yeah, that's what happens. We're still not even in that bad of a spot yet. I like the Guardian here. That seems pretty good. Let's play Guardian while they don't have any counter magic up. Oh, shoot. I did my mana wrong. I could have played the Sacred Cat as well. Oh, well, it looks like we're holding up Pyroblast or Hydroblast, so that's fine. Any ninjas? Still no ninjas. Sea Gate, sweet. Give it +3, attack for 5, hold up Counterspell, your go. Alright, so opponent starts with Preordain, plays a land. Any ninjas incoming here? No ninjas. And opponent just passes back. I mean, I'm just going to do the same thing. Same thing as last time. This card is so good with Gate. Lightning Bolt me for 3, sure. That's not a problem. Sure. Look at that! Basilisk Gate and true name Nemesis. I mean, Guardian of the Guildpact wins the day. I think this is good enough. Citadel Gate, name blue. Go get Island, Preordain. Unless we see Mountain on the other side, and then we Ash Barrens for Plains, play Sacred Cat. I think we have to go get Island. We have the double Counterspell in hand, right? Oh, the loss was Burn. I mean, there's, business decisions, and then there's, like, okay, well, we have a game, people have to be able to play it. So maybe it's not, the most profitable thing to put all the cards onto the program, but we need all the cards to play the game. Preordain does kind of seem good. Yeah, they outsource the coding. All right, pass back. So what are we playing against? Could be Affinity, could be Madness, could be Moggwarts, could be Jund. Dark Dweller Oracle? Cool! Looks like we're playing against Sakdos. Moggwarts? Cool. Yep, rare to common. It's not the only card that's done that. There are a couple of other ones. Uh, there's the Beetle. Okay, there's Skirk Prospector. Elvish Vanguard. Yeah, that was another one. Elvish Vanguard and Mortician Beetle. Ivy Elemental. Cool. Hey, Edelweiss. Good morning. It's a familiar name. Have you been here before? Just saying first message, but that name seems familiar. Oh, this is actually kind of difficult. Think I get rid of the Celestial Flare? Okay, cool. Getting rid of Deep Analysis would have been fine as well. Hey, well, glad you like it. I wish I could take credit for it, but I'm just a giant copycat. This is a deck that won a challenge, I think a week ago. I just really like the idea behind the gates being good. So once I saw that list, I started picking up real estate. You need a pilot for every airplane. That's a really good point. This deck is not easy to put together with the availability of the gates currently. So I am very happy to be able to bring this deck to YouTube. I've seen quite a bit of attention on this deck list. So we have Counterspell, Spell Pierce, or Prismatic Strands, Spell Pierce. We can also start gaining 4 life a turn. Dark Dweller Oracle doing all kinds of work here. Finding a Skirk Prospector off the top. I'm going to counterspell that. Oh, wow. Skirk Prospector numero 4. Attack for 2 pass. Oh no, Cooper may use this as an excuse to play even more Bogles. I don't need an excuse to play Bogles. I will do that anytime. Because it takes no time. Can't oogle the boogle. Boogles and hot dogs seem so fun. It's a strategy that I like. I like all-in aggressive strategies. Um. Oh, that duress is not nice. I guess we counterspell it. Another Prismatic Strands. So currently we have Prismatic Strands Spell Pierce to stop their combo. Not great. Well, they have more than enough mana to pay. And once this combo gets going, they have as much mana as they want. I'm just going to Prismatic Strands here. Prevent all red damage. And then F6. So they do have the ability to just basically play their deck here because of Dark Dweller Oracle. So they can sacrifice the Putrid Goblin for a mana, and then sacrifice the Putrid Goblin to reveal the top card. They can continue making mana. Oh, you think maybe I should have waited until they put a win condition onto the stack? That's fair. I just wanted to get that F6 value. I'm already behind on clock. Too stupid to survive. Too dumb to die. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to kill us, but they can create an incredible board, right? Because they can just play this stuff here, build out their board, and, when they pass back, they're going to have, makeshift munitions, a board full of creatures. But they're also going to have to use some time off their clock. And I'm going to take a look at the sideboard here and see what I'd like to bring in. So we're going to be bringing in Hydroblast, Blue Elemental Blast, and I think that's it. Could, technically bring in Arms of Hadar. I actually like Suffocating Fumes, though, in this matchup. I think I'm going to, yeah, I might bring in the Arms of Hadar, but I'm definitely going to leave the Suffocating Fumes in. Oh wow, they have 19 cards left in their deck. Oh, another first day. So this is going to give their creatures haste. Makes any further creatures that come onto the into play this turn kind of scary. Opponent plays whole decks and then concedes. I don't know, like they can still build a really impressive board here. There is the question of how many cards they leave in their library, what I'm able to do from here, because we have Prismatic Strands times 3 after this. Yeah, Dark Dweller is nuts in this deck. I like that this deck got another really good card. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's not something I think about very much. But Deep Analysis is target player, so we can make the opponent draw 4 cards if we want. We'll need one more land to do it all in one turn, but interesting. Cool. So that's 4, 8, 12, 15. The Putrid Goblins are lethal. They have 10 cards left in their library. Hey, Islands. Yeah, always got to be experimenting. Oh, I should have put this in front of a red creature to gain 1 life. Oh, Prismatic Strands naming red is up. So they're not able to do damage with red sources. So now they kill us on upkeep here with makeshift munitions. They can just like sacrifice a goblin, make mana, use makeshift munitions to kill us. And Deep Analysis isn't going to get there. Good game. Bring in Hydros. Take out Spell Pierce. I'm wondering how much I care about Sacred Cat. Was not very effective, that game. No. Mulligan. Okay. Yeah, this one's keepable. What do we throw back? Bottom top. Actually, can I undo that? No, I can't. Once I put something on the bottom, it's bottomed, huh? I want that. I want that hawk back. I would like to go top top, draw the hawk. Oh well. It flew away. It's gone forever. Never to return. Opponent has no fear deploying the Skirk Prospector. Could get rid of it with Journey. I just feel like Journey is better suited for something else. I want to... Do I want to hold up Hydro? This is a Carnarium. So they could actually win next turn. I guess we'll hold up the Hydroblast, keep them from winning, huh? Oh, Rebirth. I guess we'll Hydro that. That's actually a lot of goblins to take care of. Let's just counter it. I think I'm going to start with Deep Analysis, draw 2 cards, and then maybe Journey this, just to keep them off of a combo piece. Because they're looking pretty close to just winning the game here. Depending, you know, on the content of their hand. Find Counterspell, but only have a single blue. That's not going to work. Oh shit. If we Journey, they can sacrifice the Prospector and we hit our own creature. Pass turn. That might have actually still been the play just to get this off the board. X Granum with the raid. It's the boys. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the stream. My name is Cooper. We're here playing some Pauper, and I'm on the side of evil here with Caw Gate, while the opponent has chosen to play Moggwarts. Okay, I guess we're dead. Good timing, everybody. 3-2 with Paradigm Shift and Pox? Oh, you're playing Pox? That's awesome. Pox was a deck that I paid a lot of attention to when I was first getting into competitive Magic. Eventually, I built a Pox list that I played for a little while. Had a ton of fun with it. Oh, goes for Dark Dweller Oracle? Why not just go for the win con? Maybe they're not playing the classic win con anymore. Maybe they have to go through Dark Dweller Oracle in order to combo now. Oh, that's so many clicks. We're not making our opponent go through the entire iteration today. Opponent has shown that they know how the combo works, and they've shown that they're very quick with it. I am sure that Flower would be able to finish the combo in the 12 minutes and 40 seconds that they have allotted. So we're going to concede here and move on to the next match. Well, we got all of our lands this time, not much else. Oh, I respect that. I've had trouble getting participation in raid messages in the past. If we need black mana, we can use the Heap Gate to get it. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Oh, okay, Drossforge Bridge again. Could be a lot of different things. We don't know. Ooh, the Modern Age. I just want to play the Modern Age now. But if I get rid of the Heap Gate, we don't have access to black mana. I kind of want to keep the Ash Barrens now that we drew the Brainstorm. How do Azorius Familiars players even do this? This is crazy. Haha, that's it. Nice one, Master. That's how you do it. Send the Basilisk. Yeah, I guess like we are in no way ready for the Basilisk Gate. That's fair. Just feels bad, you know, like throwing $7, $8 into the graveyard like that. Get your head in the game, Cooper. Come on. The value of the cards has nothing to do with their value in the game. You just got VIP and now you want to be a mod? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with you? Seagate and oh wow, we just have all the things, huh? Squadron Hawk, Brainstorm, Ash Barrens, all the things. Oh, that's a good point, Mr. Duct Tape. Just always discard Deep Analysis. I still don't know what deck they're playing, so I don't know if I need the Suffocating Fumes. I guess we can name black with the Seagate. So maybe we don't need the Heap Gate anymore. And you know what they say. Power corrupts. Absolute power is absolutely awesome. Basic Swamp. Goblin Matron. Okay, so we're playing goblins. Goblin combo. It's Moggwarts again. So Suffocating Fumes is actually going to be quite good. They can actually potentially go for the kill. That's crazy. They can just go for the kill here out of nowhere. One of the things that always makes me very nervous about playing against Moggwarts. But we do have Fumes, and this is an answer. They're going to unearth the Matron. Get Prospector, play land, play Putrid Goblin, sacrifice Putrid Goblin and Goblin Matron. With the Putrid Goblin persist trigger on the stack, cast first day of class. Sea Gate. Alright, attack for 2, pass the turn. We have to hold up Suffocating Fumes. But next turn we can start playing stuff again. Dark Dweller Oracle. Reveals, oh, Kuldotha Rebirth. I don't think I can Suffocating Fumes here. I think I have to save the Fumes for the combo turn. I'm going to block one of those gobos. Just trying to stem the bleeding a little bit here. And we even get to keep our Hawk. Yeah, love Dark Dweller Oracle with Kuldotha Rebirth. I'm going to have to do some work with that. That is awesome. I'm going to have to look at what the people at Moggwarts have been putting together here. It looks like I'm out of the loop. This is a deck I'm going to have to pick up again soon. Goes and gets Putrid Goblin. Gonna play this. Okay, here's the Gobbo. Oh, we get an Ash Barrens. Nice. Can brainstorm away some of these Squadron Hawks, then shuffle them. Get Prismatic Strands. Okay, so if I play Ash Barrens as a land, then we get Suffocating Fumes and Prismatic Strands. I could... Okay, so I cycle Ash Barrens, get a land, play Modern Age, discard Prismatic Strands, hold up Suffocating Fumes, and we have two methods of interaction. And we get to attack for 2. Oh, we get another Prismatic Strands? Okay. Sweet. Thing is, as we saw last time, Prismatic Strands uh, with Dark Dweller doesn't actually, like, just plain stop them. It means you don't die that turn, but the opponent is going to be able to flood their board with a huge amount of with creatures and then win on, like, the next turn. So yeah, Dark Dweller Oracle really just knocked this deck up a notch. Of course, we're having trouble after we discarded one Basilisk Gate. We're having trouble finding one of our other 3. They're in here somewhere, though. Oh, there's first day of class. Oh, and they even have Unearth ready to go. Oh, this is a nightmare. I think we die. Because of the Unearth. So, like, I can Suffocating Fumes here, but the Prospector's a 2/2, so it survives. And then they can just Unearth the Putrid Goblin and continue comboing. F6. Oh, wow, they just let it resolve? Figured they would have had some more stuff to do there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They have us here. So basically, they can make a huge amount of mana, and then they're going to use the Dark Dweller Oracle, constantly sacrificing the Putrid Goblin in order to reveal cards, and they can play any of those cards that requires red mana, or colorless, generic mana, whatever. And I think we saw that they were playing Star. Yep, so they're going to be able to make black mana with Star. So they just need to fill their board up and then also find makeshift munitions. So we're just going to practice patience a little bit as the opponent sets up their combo here. And this is so much easier than what we had before. There was another goblin, I can't remember what it was called, but I think like every time a goblin left the battlefield, you were able to pay 3 mana, and then you would reveal the top card, and if it was a goblin, I think you could put it into play. I think that's how the card worked. Um, but yeah, like that was a lot of mana, which means that, like every iteration was a lot of clicks. This is just 1 mana every time, so you just need to use a Skirk Prospector 1 time, and then you can use the Dark Dweller Oracle the next iteration. Might as well play this other first day of class. Your creatures that you'll play from here get to be even bigger. Oh, you got a swamp, so you can like start deadly disputing. Do you deadly dispute or just make a putrid goblin here? Deadly dispute. Crazy how much better the deck got with just Dark Dweller Oracle. But yeah, the makeshift munitions there is basically game. I mean, how are we supposed to deal with this board? It's ridiculous. Whereas, previously, if you stop the combo, I mean, we didn't really stop the combo, but I'm just really, really impressed with Dark Dweller Oracle. I was originally thinking about it in sacrifice lists. I was looking at Rakdos Sacrifice with Body Dropper. This is way better. Yep. Yeah, we could go for that deep analysis. If opponent puts themselves to 4 cards, even then, we would still be in danger. I don't think they would have enough mana to kill us. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But the prospectors make things interesting because we get a ton of mana from sacrificing your creatures. And then, makeshift munitions, throw the creatures at my face. I think if you're going to continue playing creatures out, it's pretty free to play the other first day of class. Your creatures are bigger. Like, you're not getting this back. Okay, so they're staying at 16 cards in the library. And you got anything to do here? Okay, they're going to want to kill my creatures. We'll let them do that. Oh, playing first day of class again. Alright, I guess with that on the stack, I'm just going to cast Prismatic Strands, name red. Another first day of class. Wow. That is really, really cool. Being able to combo kill on our turn. Nice. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to pick up Moggwarts again soon. What did we do last time? We brought in all the Hydros, brought in the Blue Elemental Blast, brought in Arms of Adar. Took out Sacred Cat, Celestial Flare. We got to take out one more card. Yep. I would also say, kids, stay in school. That way you'll always have class. Yeah, I like this one. We'll keep it. Gonna have to find a way to present black mana at some point. I think with the Ash Barrens being able to get a plains, I'm going to name black with the Sea Gate. Start getting in for some damage next turn with Basilisk Gate if we want to get that aggressive. Nothing we can do about that. So we'll just get some F6 value then. Yeah, take the Hydroblast. And we get Counterspell. Okay. So we're going to want to hold up Counterspell. I guess we'll play Plains, Squadron Hawk, go. Yeah, classic Thoughtseize glitch. I'm going to take your Counterspell. Alright, I'll draw another one. That's fine. So the only card they don't know about in our hand is Counterspell. Goes for a Deadly Dispute, sure. Going to be able to start attacking for big damage. I mean, decent damage starting next turn. While holding up Counterspell. Oh, okay, well... Never mind that. Oh, actually, we can save the Counterspell with Brainstorm. Aha! What do you think of this technique? And whatever card they discard, is going to be advantageous to me. Ah, that was some good brainstorming. Glad I remembered. Brainstorm can hide cards. I do not play with this powerful instant very often. Maybe you can tell from how ugly my brainstorm is. It was just the cheapest one. Alright, so this is blue mana, this is blue mana. Let's attack for 5. Caw. Goblin Matron. Sure. Goes against Prospector. Plays the Prospector. Oh my. Unearth on the Putrid Goblin. And this is just the perfect time for a counterspell. They spent a lot of resources doing that. And now we get to journey something. So we can journey the Prospector, or we could just keep on getting in for damage. Because the Putrid Goblin's not doing very much good here. Nice. Think they should have sacrificed it to put it in the graveyard, but you do you, opponent. And I think we're going to leave one Hawk back so we do have access to Prismatic Strands. Does it change the clock? Yeah, I would have been fine with that if they forced me to journey one of my birds. They would lose their 2 creatures. That would have been fine. Um, I don't think it changes the clock. So we can just hold up Prismatic Strands here. Don't know that Prismatic Strands is enough, considering what we've seen from Moggwarts. They don't seem to run out of gas if we stop their damage on that one turn. They're able to just play out half their deck. Alright, so they have 4 cards left. Another gate. Gonna make it look like I have counter magic up here. I guess, yeah, we can't do anything. I was like, deep analysis for 2? No, we can't do that yet. Nice. Taking it to a game 3. Let's rejoin the queue and get ready for the final game of Magic. Yeah, nostalgia. I mean, that really kind of caught me as well, just because I don't do that very often. So, yeah, that was just perfect. This hand, on the other hand, this hand is not perfect. We are mulliganing this hand. This is fine. We can keep this, get rid of a Squadron Hawk. Not a great hand, but we have Hydroblast. Okay, Squadron Hawk Brainstorm. I hear that's a good combination of cards. So we'll grab... I think we're actually going to grab all 3 Squadron Hawks so I can discard the Prismatic Strands. And then we don't have to worry about keeping mana open for it. Goes for the Duress. Takes Hydroblast. Takes the Brainstorm. That surprises me. Play another Squadron Hawk, attack for 1. Looking for islands. With opponent having less than 10 minutes on their clock, we might be able to time them out, even if they get a good combo going. It'll be close. With the Prismatic Strands, of course, to stop the kill on the turn. Is this another Duress? They're like, I'm going to take your Brainstorm first, so you can't hide your cards on my second Duress. Oh, nope, another Wellspring. Sure, that resolves. Setting up your Deadly Dispute, huh? Land? Spell Pierce. A lot of counter magic, not a lot of blue mana. Gonna have to start being worried about Electrickery. I don't think I can play the last Hawk. That is a problem. Need to get rid of that. Wow. Okay. That is a huge problem. Especially with these Ichor Wellsprings. I guess we can stop one activation because of the Prismatic Strands in the yard here. I'm not as worried about Electrickery at this point. Come on, deck. Alright, I'm playing the other Hawk. Like I said, Makeshift Munitions is on the board. I'm not as worried about Electrickery at this point. This hand would be great if we had second blue mana. I'm gonna let this one resolve. Hey, Cat Party, welcome, welcome. Glad you're able to make it. We are closing in on the end of the stream here. This is the final game, but very happy you're here. And if you want to catch the start of this league, it will be going up onto the YouTubes later. When later? Should be going up. This is Tuesday. It should be up on probably Thursday. Wow. That sucks. You know what? Spell Pierce this? Seriously? I don't have infinite blue mana to be using my counter spells all over the place, so let's get this one to resolve, and Chromatic Star with Makeshift Munitions is just like a free kill on one of my creatures. Island? Oh, actually, now we can play Guardian. And that is immune to Makeshift Munitions. Yeah, let it take that last Hawk. Attack for 1. And hopefully find some islands at some point. We could give the Guardian the Guildpact +1/+1. Yeah, there's Deadly Dispute. Draw 2 cards. But they're sacrificing a land to do that. That is a price. Sacrificing a land is far from free. Alright, there's Putrid Goblin. Island? Modern Age. Finally gets an island. I think I want to hold the Guardian back for a moment. While we don't have any like counter magic available here, we do have the Prismatic Strands to try and buy time. So if I hold the Guardian back, I at least don't die on the opponent's turn. Although it does slow the clock down. I could have like attacked with the Guardian for 1 extra point of damage, but then they could kill the Squadron Hawk. And I might not get a chance to use Prismatic Strands when I want to. Alright, they could actually go for the combo here. If they have First Day of Class in hand. Nice. So we're going to get access to our Counterspell now. Oh, we get Journey to Nowhere for the Putrid Goblin? That is so strong. Get rid of that Plains in a second. Journey to Nowhere, your Putrid Goblin. So they can use the treasure, makeshift munitions, sacrifice the goblin, kill the Squadron Hawk. Oh, it's targeting me. Why wouldn't you target the Squadron Hawk? Duress. Oh, might as well use the counterspell, I guess. Is there any reason to, honestly? It's not like we're hiding any information. Sure. Duress takes my counterspell. Prospector. Yup. First day of class. Yup. Unearth. Okay, so cast Prismatic Strands. Name red. Your turn. F6. They have 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Maybe went for aggro plan, slided out all the combo. I guess that is a thing you could do. Would not recommend. So they could go find another first day of class, restart the combo on my upkeep. That would be a win. Oh, yeah, Dark Dweller. So now they can play out their deck, which is going to take time, though. So they're going to have to do this very quickly. While we wait. Do you think you have enough time, opponent? How can they combo on your turn? So with what they already have set up, if they have a first day of class in hand, then they can restart the combo on my upkeep because first day of class is an instant. So they've got, I guess they can't cycle, right? If they could cycle these unearths, that would be really good for them. But realistically, what they're looking for is to find first day of class and somehow put it in their hand. But what can they do with it on your turn? Makeshift munitions. Makeshift munitions throw the Putrid Goblin at me 19 times. Hey, thanks for the follow, friend. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Oh, they found the Deadly Dispute. That's one of the cards they're really looking for, I think. So they could Deadly Dispute something. I mean, the Putrid Goblin, right? Yep. Get some more draws. Try and find that first day of class for hand. I mean, like, they wouldn't even let us top deck. If they have first day of class, they can just do it in our upkeep, and we don't get an opportunity to do anything. Dark Dweller is now Pauper legal. It was downgraded in Double Masters. Okay, one first day exiled. And I think they've used one. I don't think we've, like, countered any. Right, so there's still two first day of class somewhere, and they have 6 cards in hand now. Introduction to Prophecy, try and find that first day. They have 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. I think they still just have enough if they have the first day now. But I think the clock is going to start being too much pressure. I don't know, like we can still just, you know, maybe they just build a board, pass their turn with a minute left, and then I pass my turn, they get to attack, and they just attack me with like a million things. Why can't they win? I cast Prismatic Strands, so I take no red damage. A minute, 20 seconds. Whoa, what happened to the Putrid Goblin? Okay, they had another one. Yeah, that's a scary board. You can just attack me with those creatures and win the game that way. I got blockers, though. Okay, no first day. Preordain. Flaring Pain. Yeah, if they had Flaring Pain, they would win. I think we go bottom, bottom. I'm looking for Prismatic Strands, I think. Deep Analysis really wants to do something here. I mean, it's the only thing we can do. We could Basilisk Gate, you know, something for +1. That's not going to do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Yeah, no. And they just need to attack, attack, attack. That's their plan. And we take 6, 7, 8, 9. Go to 10. Ooh. Blasted. Oh, we don't even have any colored mana left. If we go Deep Analysis, we just have white. Guess we could draw into... Oh, man. What do we even... I think we're dead. What a great game of Magic. Yeah, that's true. We could Deep Analysis, draw Strands. Yep. Another Pyroblast. Damn! Opponent is not having it. Hawkeye, you gonna win this game and match. Well played. So well played. Okay, so this is the deck that we were playing today, Caw Gate, and despite the record, which, you know, like, I got a bit of the 2-3 curse right now, but despite the record, I had a lot of fun with it, but I think the deck is really, really solid. Um, the creatures that it chooses to use are very, very good. Sacred Cat, you get to play it twice. Squadron Hawk brings its friends. The Modern Age gives you card selection and puts flashback cards into the graveyard. Guardian of the Guildpact is aka True Name Nemesis and works so well with that Basilisk Gate. Yeah, definitely like what this deck is doing. Um, Kind of felt like the Moggwarts matchup was difficult, right? Because like a lot of our removal is sorcery speed or has to do with combat. So we didn't really have, you know, like good cards to be getting rid of their goblins while they were comboing. I would have liked to have, you know, like had some more Suffocating Fumes or Relic of Progenitus, but, you know, that's stuff we're really like focusing on Moggwarts to be able to beat it. And I think that generally, you know, like Counterspell, Hydroblast should be enough. All right, well, would I recommend this deck? Absolutely. I think it's a ton of fun. I think it's really cool. The one caveat is that these cards are hard to find if you're playing online. If you're playing on Modo, the various gates can be very difficult to pick up. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking to grab this deck, it could be a bit of a trial to put it together, but once you do, I think you'll be pretty happy with it.